President, I seek leave to make a brief explanation before addressing a question to the Minister for Human Services on the emerging topic of older women's homelessness.
Is leave granted? Leave is granted. The Honourable Ms Franks.
Thank you, Mr President. It's deeply concerning that older women are the fastest growing cohort of homeless people in our nation, with 34% of women aged over 60 living in poverty and over 30% of the newly unemployed or underemployed being aged between 51 and 65 and female. When the COVID supplement is cut this week, it will actually be older women who will be struggling even more to keep a roof over their heads. My question to the Minister is, what measures are the Marshall Government taking to stem the growth of older women's homelessness?
I call the Minister for Human Services.
Thank you, Mr President. I thank the honourable member for her question, and indeed I do note her commitment to this area. I think it was last year that the Zonta community organisation invited a range of political parties to speak about this topic of older women and homelessness. I've also met with the oh gosh, her name's just escaped me briefly. The federal aged former Senator Kay Patterson, who's raised similar issues which clearly relate to the areas within the federal domain, such as superannuation and those issues. It is a complex area, but it's homelessness for all cohorts is a complex area, given that there can be a range of reasons why people fall into homelessness, whether they're economic, domestic and family violence, mental health issues and other challenges that people experience. We know that there's quite a number of people in South Australia who are quite vulnerable because they are in either rental stress or mortgage stress, and so can just be a few pay packets away from falling into that homelessness cycle. I've spoken already about the measures in terms of the recent bout of COVID, which we believe has been highly successful together with our partners. There is a range of measures in terms of financial counselling, the specialist support services, particularly for those who are experiencing domestic and family violence. We have a range of services that we fund, including women's safety services, which are well known to people. We're also, through the homelessness services, have the expectation that services into the future are going to be more effective and focus more on that prevention side. For all cohorts, these areas are important, and the system at the moment is quite disconnected in that the government funds specific services rather than outcomes, and so because and a lot of this is actually driven by the way the systems are funded. So we are looking towards having a specific. We're looking towards having services working more effectively to produce better outcomes for all people who are experiencing homelessness. We also have a particular program which was targeted towards women who might want to get back into the housing market through a pilot of affordable homes. We set aside 9 particular properties, which were, I think it was a shared equity product. That's been a really useful learning, because the experience that we had with a range of people who were interested was that they either lacked the deposit or the income stream, so that means that we need to adjust those programs. So we're still working on that particular aspect of how we can assist women into home ownership. I think there might have been a take-up of, or there might be 3 contracts either close to or having been signed for those properties. But there are a range of services that are available. I think the financial counselling area is one that we're also very interested in to assist women to know what services are available and to manage their finances. But we're certainly looking at this area not just as individual cohorts, but as a system-wide approach, because a lot of the drivers, if you like, can affect people in various ages and different circumstances. So it's more holistic than just specific particular response to certain people, but the Affordable Homes program was one that was particularly directed to older women.